watching this video, then you're probably tired of getting abused by corner routes in Madden 24. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the secret to play lockdown coverage and lock up all the best plays and best corner routes in the entire game. Now, the first thing you need to know is what type of corner route play or what type of play you're trying to defend, because there's a lot of different ones out there. I would say that the most popular and effective corner route play right now is referred to as the double corners, where you essentially have two corner routes on one side of the field, with one being a very quick breaking corner. Now, these types of plays can be found in many different playbooks, but the gun bunch formations, I would say, are the most common. One of the most meta plays right now that you see so many pro players running is found from the gun bunch strong offset, and that's going to be this corner strike play right here, because this corner strike play has a corner route that's super quick, and then if you hot route a deeper one, it can be very tough. Now, I'm going to show you guys a very easy trick you can apply on defense, and the best part is this is going to work for many different formations and plays. Now, there are going to be some sort of coaching assignments and subs that you're going to want to do to make this work. So for the example in this video, I'm running the Jets defensive playbook, and I'll show you guys how this can be applied to a few different formations. But regardless of formation, I am going to make sure I have auto flip off, auto alignment on base. I'm going to turn my option defense to conservative, and I'm going to set my zone drops for my curl flats to 20, turning match off. My zone drops for hooks and flats I'm going to leave on default, but curl flats I'm actually going to set to 20. So guys, like I said, this could be applied to many different defenses. For this example, I'm going to show you guys how to do it out of the dime normal, and then I'll show you how to do it from dollar as well. Now, when doing this, you don't need anything crazy defensively. The only thing I would say is, yes, it is recommended to have the deep out zone or the deep zone KO ability on your outside corners. And I prefer doing this from different cover 3 defenses. Like in this example, I'm just going to do the cover 3 buzz seam. Now, like I said, most people are going to run this type of corner route play from a bunch formation where they have a quick corner route and a deeper corner route. These can be really hard to stop, because even if you have the deep out zone KO, basically what's going to happen here is essentially one of these corner routes is going, the deeper one normally will pull the corner in the deep zone, and then the shorter one will get open underneath, so that the deep out zone KO never even has a chance to activate. So how can we get around this? Well, I'm about to show you guys the secret to playing lockdown coverage, but before I do, I want to remind you guys, free Madden 24 content on my channel, gameplays, tips, and news. So if you enjoy high-level Madden 24 content, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video. If we get up to 500 likes on this video, I will post another one of my secrets I use to win games. So what we're going to do here is actually very simple, and like I said, again, guys, you can apply this to several different defenses. I prefer running from cover 3. So first I'll show you guys how you can do it out of dime, and then I'll show you how you can do it out of the meta defense right now most people run, which is dollar. So first thing first is you need to press your coverage. That's mandatory. Then what I like to do is shade my coverage underneath. The reason why I want to shade my coverage underneath is I want to change those purple zones by the slot corners to hard flats. The hard flats are going to take away any potential quick flat throw they try to throw, whether it's to the tight end, the running back, whatever the case may be. Now, because I have the deep out zone KO on my outside corners, not really worried about deep corners. What I'm really worried about at this point is the quick corner on the sideline. So that's why I put my zone drops to 20 for curl flats. So what I can do, guys, is I want to always make sure that when I'm running this style of cover 3, that the safety in the hook zone is on the side of the bunch. Because then what I can do is I can just go ahead and put the safety in the hook zone in a curl flat. Remember, that's going to be zone drop to 20 yards. So essentially what's going to happen right here is on the side they're doing double corners, I'll have a hard flat if they hit sending one out to the flats. I'll have the safety rotating in the middle to take away like the seam streak. I'll have the outside corner in a deep zone to take away the deeper corner, and then the safety in the purple zone at about 20 yards to take away the quicker corner. Now, in this dime defense, I do like to pinch my D-line, basically to take away any sort of runs. And that's really, all you have to do. So like right here, they do a setup like this, as y'all know, very common. All your job to do with the user is really just to guard the middle, and you guys can see, if they try to throw that quick corner, the safety is right there. So you guys take a look at the replay. I couldn't even get the ball off because, my D-line X factors went crazy. But if you guys take a look at the replay here, you'll see, this quick corner out to Calvin Johnson, Ronnie Lott in the 20-yard purple zone is sitting right there for it. Then my deep zone KO on Bo Jackson is waiting for the deep corner route. Now I will say, guys, an ability that would be nice to have on your safety is mid-zone KO. Mid-zone KO will do a really good job at these 15, 20-yard depths for these quicker corner routes. He'll react quicker, and then even if it's a contested catch, he will always knock the ball out. So I really like having deep out zone KO potentially on the corners, but then mid-zone KO on the safeties for that exact reason. And once again, all you really have to use her when running this defense is going to be the middle of the field, because you know you have the sidelines locked up. You could even potentially put a lurk artist at the end, like I have here for Monday night, and I could just play in coverage with Monday night. Again, guys, you can see nothing is open right there. That safety does a great job of defending that corner route, and we got shedded and sacked before I could even get it off. But again, you guys can see the curl flat by the safety at the 20-yard depth. He's right there waiting. Like, if we throw that ball, that's at least broken up, if not a pick. Like I said, if that's a mid-zone KO, that's probably going to be, I would say more often than not, a pick, honestly, because of how they'll react faster. Now I want to show you guys how to make this work from Dollar. So Dollar, as y'all know, is one of the meta defenses right now. Most people like running this free safety zone blitz. So we can apply the same concept. Again, guys, make sure you set up your defense properly so you have your proper abilities in the proper spots. I'm just going to make sure my deep out zone KOs are on my corners. I like to have the deep zone or the mid zone KO on the safeties. That's pretty much what I do, to make sure everything's set up the best way it could be. So I have several mid zones and several deep zones, but like I said, that is what I look to do. Now, I do want to break down the 20-yard curl flat. Depending upon the exact corner route they use, you might be better off putting it at 15. It really just depends, but 15 to 20 is going to be that sweet spot. If you feel like 15 is a little bit too shallow, turn it to 20. If you feel like 20 is a little bit too deep, just put it to 15, right? So you guys can see, this time I'm going to run it to the left of the field. Again, guys, remember that you always want to make sure you have the safety that you can put in the purple zone on the bunch side of the field where they can run the double corners.
Do you want to become a better Madden player and win more games? If so, check out my premium Madden strategy website, sportsgamers.com. I have built sportsgamers.com to provide you with the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks and schemes, all from the pros at the lowest price possible. I have helped thousands upon thousands of Madden players improve their games, and I can help you as well. Our VIP Madden membership is our best offer yet. This membership will include all of our Madden ebooks all year long and hundreds of weekly Madden Vault tip updates to keep you ahead of the game. Click the link in the description and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order.
So like right here, I just press my coverage, shade my coverage underneath, pinch my D-line, and then I put my safety in the curl flat because once again, he's going to be at that 15-yard depth. 20-yard depth to defend the corner. Now, obviously, y'all know this is an A-gap blitz. I'm just going to spy this guy so we, don't get sacked and we can get the ball off. But this is the A-gap blitz that's very meta right now. All the pros are running. But again, we don't really want to, worry about that. We want to actually see how this coverage works against this corner route. Again, your user responsibility is the middle of the field because you pretty much have everything else bagged up. So you guys can see again, look, if they try to throw that quick corner out on the sideline, my mid-zone KO is right there. And you guys can see the difference when you have mid-zone KO. I believe I have it on Herb, and I don't think I have it on Ronnie Lott. But you guys can see that mid-zone, someone that doesn't have mid-zone, he's going to be there to make a play, break it up at least. Mid-zone, he reacts that much faster, so you can actually undercut it and pick it off. Now, if they happen to try to run this on the other side of the field, right? So say that, you're running free safety zone blitz, right? All you would really need to do in this case would be, you put this guy in the inside third, and then you put Lott in the curl flat, right? So you just basically switch up who was in the deep zone and who was in the curl flat. That's literally all you need to do. And once again, we're going to cover the middle. I'm not really trying to run an A-gap here because I don't want to get sacked. I want to show you guys how this looks. But now, if they end up flipping their play, all we do is change the coverage adjustments that our safeties are in. We always want the safety on the one receiver side rotating in the middle, and the safety on the bunch side basically in the 15 to 20-yard curl flat, depending upon, the exact corner route they're running. And really, honestly, how they're throwing it. Because some guys will try to throw it later than others. And again, you guys can see, we're able to get that pick there underneath it a little bit better on that sidelines. Hope you guys enjoyed this tip. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.